Great question. Hi, I'm Amy Graham, a speech language pathologist in Colorado, and I specialize in speech sound disorders. You might be struggling to determine whether or not the child that you're working on R with is more phonological in nature or articulatory in nature, and both can absolutely be true. You might hear an absolute obvious W sound substitution, but maybe they're also struggling to get that tongue in the right position to make a really crisp, clear R. So you're thinking, could it be more articulation motor based too? Both can be true. But remember, what will determine the course of treatment or the type of approach you're going to use is usually the child's age and the type of error. So if it's an obvious W substitution and they're younger than, I would say, 7, I'm usually going to start with the phonological approach, like minimal pairs. But if they're a little bit older, even with that W substitution and they're struggling putting their tongue in the right spot, I'm going to use an articulation approach. Here's the thing. We have to focus on elicitation though. And if a child is not quite getting that R sound, if they're younger and they have that W substitution, that's okay. We're going to continue to shape it with our cueing, get those closer and closer approximations using strategies like slowed simultaneous production, metaphor cues. But if we have that older child who may be having that W substitution, but they're still struggling with that motor production, I'm going to focus on precise production using different types of very specific cueing for those kids. Now, if you need help with that, I have a 2-hour course all about the R sound. The link is in my profile.